office is in Springfield. So I travel all throughout Illinois.
Okay,
But
awesome.
yeah, but I'm trying to I'm trying to get focus into the local schools in McLean County because I know that's a prevention area that we don't have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much for being here. This is great. And we're definitely seeing more and more of obviously the gambling and the slots and in online and everything. So I think that's key to get youth right away. That's awesome. Thank you.
I'll go next. Hi everybody. My name is Colin. I just started over at Chestnut Health Systems as a community health specialist. I have been involved. I was actually on the ROSC statewide up in Kenneth Young Center,
Oh,
or up at the Kenneth Young Center back before the pandemic. And when I was working for them, I've been involved with prevention efforts for since I was in high school with Operation Snowball and also with CDTI, which hi Liliana, nice to see you again. Yeah, so
awesome.
it's about me.
Well, oh, thank you for being here. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys as well.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to just pass this on over to my coworker, Kat Hayes, and she'll be introducing our spotlight today.
Hey everybody, so we've got a great presentation today on one of our local community resources. This is the SNAP education program through the Illinois Extension Office, and Cindy Alcazar, who is one of our planning committee members and also a friend, is going to be on here to tell us more about this and also what they do. So Cindy, whenever you're ready, go ahead and take it away.
Thanks, Kat. Hi, my name is Cindy Alcazar. I am a community outreach worker with the University of Illinois through the Illinois Nutrition Education Program. We are funded by the USDA, and we are the educational arm of the SNAP program, which is the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. And what we do is we provide education for K through 12 audiences and also for adults. We focus on basic nutrition information. We don't give anything that is, disease specific. We just focus on educating the community about the 5 food groups and how you can incorporate those into your meals. But in addition to that, we also focus on budgeting, stretching your dollars, being physically active. Right now, we have a partnership with the Bloomington Farmers Market, where once a month we bring farmers market tours, and we are letting the community know how they can utilize their link benefits at the farmers market, how they can utilize them with fruits and produce and what they can buy and which vendors they can buy from. Part of our goal is to remove some of that stigma behind the farmers market, that it's only for a certain type of demographic. The Bloomington Farmers Market is for everyone, and that includes SNAP benefit recipients. If anyone has any questions, I'm here to answer them. That's pretty much the gist of our program.
Cindy, do you guys do anything with providing like maybe some recipe ideas, or maybe like some of your literature has recipes in it? Because I know that can be like one of the biggest things is like, okay, I'm gonna eat healthy, but I don't even know what to make or how to make it.
Yeah, so we have a website called eatmovesave.org, and you can find all of the recipes that are in our curriculum there. I'm glad you put up the handout, because I am currently doing a nutrition program at Chestnut in Spanish. So if any of you guys have Spanish speaking participants that would like to learn more about nutrition education, but also prepare some healthy meals, this is the flyer for where we're going to be located and the times and the dates.
And is that going to be in the community room where they've got their kitchen set up too for learning how to maybe do some of that cooking?
Yes.
Very cool. We're excited you guys are utilizing that space.
Yeah, we love it. My colleague Beth was there. She was also doing Create Better Health, which is the English version of the Spanish curriculum that I'm providing.
And then you don't have to follow up on this right now, but we would love to get the dates for when you guys will be doing those farmer market tours. Just so
Absolutely.
we know.
I think I gave you the flyer. It has it on there. But if not, I can put them in the chat or I can send them via email.
Yeah, if you want to email them to us,
Sure.
we can definitely include that, because I mean, I would love to come out just to the farmers market to spend time with you and just learn more about SNAP. So
Yes, I would be really happy, you know, to have you guys. And we have my colleague who is doing the farmers market tours, but then I have a booth and I'll be teaching about, you know, what type of produce you can use from what's in season, how to use those in recipes. And also so this last Saturday was our first Saturday at the farmers market, and we did a My Plate demonstration. You know, what should your plate look like so that you're receiving all of the nutrients that you need?
That's awesome. I don't know if you saw Cindy, Michelle Cope put something in the chat. ECIAAA has a senior social isolation Spanish. Might be interested in this.
It's
It's-
Central
sorry.
Illinois Area Agency on Aging. It's just a mouthful.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
they have a social isolation group, and they are focusing on this Hispanic population. So they do
thanks,
have a
Michelle.
group that meets there.
I'm gonna jot that down.
Okay.
Thank
And
you.
you can reach out to me for more information.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so what we really like to emphasize in our programs is not so much, oh, what your portions should be like. We really want people to glean from these classes that eating well and eating healthy is not, it doesn't have to be expensive. And it doesn't have to be, you know, restrictive. You know, like you can have a variety of foods. And we really want to emphasize, especially with our younger audiences, that it's okay to eat until you are full. When you're satisfied, if you're no longer hungry, then you cease eating. But that all foods are good for you and that you need all kinds of food. So we really want to emphasize positivity around healthy eating.
all right, I have to
Awesome.
ask. Are we having a little weird audio feedback on my end, or?
You should be okay.
Okay, sorry, we're having lots of fun with the technical side of things because we're not in our normal environment. But anyway, I wanted to ask, are you gonna have those fun orange measuring cups? But not measuring cups, measuring spoons, because like I love those. I use those for measuring out my coffee and other stuff while cooking. So if you
The
guys
ones I have right now are blue, but yes, we will be handing out the measuring cups.
yeah, they're so much fun, and you can keep them with your other stuff. So I highly encourage, if you can engage with a farmer's market tour, you guys should.
Yeah, we give those. So at the farmers market, anyone who engages with our table and, you know, does some of the interactive activities is given an incentive. Yeah, and one more thing. So these programs are free to the participant and to the partnering organization. So there's no cost involved.
That's amazing. That's how are you doing? I mean, how are the program, how's the program going, you know, as far as getting the message out, the word out, the information out?
Yeah, I'm really thankful. I've had some amazing partners, come alongside and implement our programming. WIC is one of our partners. We recently started doing classes at DHS.
Awesome.
Brightpoint is a great partner for us as well. We've done some things with them. Heartland Head Start. So and Chestnut, obviously, my colleague was there before I was there, but we've been implementing some of these programs, and we're in the schools as well. So we have a pretty far reach, thankfully.
Yes, that's great. Thank you, Cindy.
Well,
Do
thank you guys.
have any other questions for Cindy? Or?
We had something in the chat from Liliana. Liliana wanted to know, Cindy, if you guys have worked with Western Avenue Community Center.
We have, yes.
Awesome.
In fact, yeah, my coworker has some programming scheduled with them over the summer with Illinois Junior Chef. And yeah, we've been there. I think the partnership has been with them for a few years now.
And I would say also, what would be the best way to get in contact if people are wanting to get this as a program brought to their organization?
Email would be best.
Okay, do you want to drop your email for work in the chat?
Sure.
That way people can reach you, if they're interested in scheduling something, because this is such a versatile program. I could see it in all kinds of different things. I know obviously the Bloomington Public Library is opening their beautiful new facility, and they've got some really cool meeting rooms. So I think that could be a fun space to do. And there are other places in the community too who would benefit from this.
Absolutely.
I'll try and get the meeting room information, like rules and cost or what exemptions there are, out to everybody. So that's not, because I think that's a question, and it's a question for me because they just changed everything. So I'll try to get those for us.
That would
Yeah,
be
that'd be great. Thank you, Michelle.
That would be awesome, Michelle, because I'll tell you, when everything shut down in April of 2022, I'm like, we don't have our community space anymore. So we're very excited to have all that open. And if you guys haven't been over there, you can go and chill with a book. And they've got a really cool and fun espresso machine. It's not espresso, but it's coffee. And I want to say it's like $1.35. And I've gotten a pretty good chai latte over there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's fun. We're trying to really zhuzh it up for you.
That sounds delicious.
Yes. Okay, well, thank you again, Cindy. Really appreciate all that information, and we will, our meeting is being recorded, so this will be on our YouTube, and we will be getting the meeting notes out with all of this information as well, so thank you so much. And now, Kat, do you want to go ahead and take it away?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and launch into the next section of our meeting. So one of the things we're wanting to do as we're ending this fiscal year and starting up our next one is we're really wanting to come back and figure out, like, how are we doing as a council? And also, why are we coming to these meetings? Because a big thing we've had over the last probably 6 months is we've had a lot of really great engagement from getting a lot of more key players to the table. But the thing is, we want to make sure you're coming to these meetings and getting something out of it for yourself. So I always love this little quote here for when I'm joking around with my siblings. It's from the newer Karate Kid movie. I think it came out in like 2010, but it's your focus needs more focus. So with this, we want to come back to our why of what is the purpose of our meetings. Why are you coming? Why are we meeting? And, make sure everything is aligned with that and making sure our focus is as honed in as we can. So we've got a couple of, we've got a set of 4 questions. The first one is a Slido question. And this is completely anonymous, for your answer. We just want to know, how engaged have you been with monthly McLean County ROSC Council meetings for July of 2023 through May of 2024? You should be able to, I think it's up in the corner. If you click on it where it says slide out, you should be able to present. Might just need to go to the breakout rooms. That's fine. We can come back to it and I can troubleshoot with you while we're in breakout rooms. All right, so we will come back to this. This was a little bit of a new setup for putting Slido right in the thing and for the PowerPoint. So we're also gonna do some breakout room discussion. And we've got some questions here, just 3 of them, not anything too crazy to guide discussion. We're gonna have you designate a note taker to take notes and then report back in the main room. And with that, our questions is, what is your personal why for coming to our monthly meetings? Ideally, what do you want to get out of future monthly meetings? Because we really want this to be of benefit to everybody. And then looking at just processes or, methods that we could increase engagement. What's one way that you would think would be a good idea or you would like to see us to utilize to increase engagement? And then Carrie is putting those in the chat. And then we're gonna go ahead and head to our breakout rooms.
Alrighty, folks, I'll go ahead and open up the breakout rooms. We'll give you about 10 minutes to discuss with your groups. And again, if you could please assign at least one volunteer to report back out to the larger group after those 10 minutes to kind of just provide a quick overview of your answers for those 3 questions, we would greatly appreciate it. So all 3 are in the chat. And again, 10 minutes, and I will go ahead and open up the breakout rooms now.
Can you hear me?
I think it's better to do that, to have them take ownership of all of it. While they're doing that,
Wait, so we're
let me
not even
come
in
look
it?
at
We're
this,
not-
'cause this was a complaint. Yeah. Yeah, this was a.
So, okay, so hey, is it Jonathan? I don't know if this is a backup breakout room or what, but how are you?
I'm good. Is everybody in breakout rooms?
Yeah.
Hey, Jonathan, I'll go ahead and assign you to a breakout room.
Okay.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
joining us.
Thank
Of
you.
course. Sorry, I'm a little bit later.
You're totally fine.
I've been getting attended.
I've written down attendant. I mean, I think I have it. I've typed it up actually, so. I can't hear Carrie, is she? I don't know if she's.
Did you accidentally send cats?
I did. I'm so sorry. 1 second, Jonathan. Oh, now I think, are you the host now, Kat?
I don't know. I can't do,
Oh, breakout rooms. Okay.
I'm in meeting room too.
Okay. Get out of there.
Do I just leave the entire thing? You have to laugh.
I mean, it was just,
You have to laugh or you're gonna cry.
it's okay. Nobody knows that it's supposed to go a certain way, so it'll be fine.
Even if they knew it was supposed to, we just we turned it.
I think we don't do the Slido. I think we send it out in the meeting notes as a anonymous.
That's fine. I thought it would make it easier to transition in and out. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, Barb, you're on mute.
Oh, it just came off. Okay, it was not coming off of mute. I'm just like
very-
technology. There's always going to be struggles. Always something. But this
Always.
is okay. We're okay. No, I like that. I like that they're all in breakout rooms without us.
Yeah. I
There's-
told Carrie with this past 2 days, you have to laugh or you're gonna cry. Between different things.
We'll figure it out. It's gonna be okay.
Oh,
Oh,
it will be.
yeah.
I'm not concerned.
Yeah.
I think at the end of it, it's like, hey, we're just experiencing some tech difficulties. Please bear with us.
all good.
You know what time we started the breakout rooms? I did not. That was probably what, 2 minutes ago?
2 or 3. Oh, honestly, we're not even at the half hour mark yet. We
We
could
can
let them go a little bit
Yeah,
longer. I think
okay.
it's fine.
Yeah. A little bit longer.
Take a minute to breathe.
Is Asher in Chicago looking at places? Karen?
He was, yeah. I think he's back here now because it sounds like he'll be coming to pick me up by 4:30. So yeah.
Okay, good, good.
I haven't talked to him too much, but I think that
Yeah.
was initially the plan. I also know he had a couple virtual tours today too. So
Oh, wow.
I don't know what
Okay.
he ended up being able to do.
Hopefully he had some luck, so.
Yeah. Hopefully. I also thought about maybe I can ask Pam and Karen Sowers if they have a DVD player over at Chestnut too. That could
Oh,
be something
yeah.
worth exploring.
I bet they have well, I'm sure they have a DVD player in the like residential. They show movies, I
I
believe.
would
And
think so. Yeah, let me
I
send an
don't
email.
know if it would be, I bet they might have a DVD
What
player,
did
but
Desiree say?
She said I can come by tomorrow. She needs to know what time. I said tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
We'll try to figure it out. Of this, I am certain. If nothing else, if one, I don't even know how expensive DVD players.
they're
are
cheap.
anymore.
Yeah.
I think they're super cheap now, but I feel like I have one. And it might be in my extra room where everything has been put. So I will have to look. But I might.
Are you getting the Slido poll or are you just gonna do it in?
Just do it later. I say that we just have a large group report out session and then.
Yeah, and maybe we can take some time to follow up on anything.
Yeah, exactly. I think that'll go further than trying to scramble personally though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be brain fried by the time I go home.
I understand. I mean,
Hmm. I think this will be good, actually, without us in any of the rooms with them. They'll be hopefully get some good input, like,
I agree
Good point.
because that lets them own the process
Yes.
and the
Exactly.
content and the feedback.
Mhm.
And it's not like we're there micromanaging, not that we do,
No,
but
but I think, yeah. It'll be
yeah.
good and interesting. I'm interested.
Yeah, and this gives us kind of a looser structure for everything from which we can deviate, so I'm okay with it.
Mhm. Okay. Hmm.
Hey Barb, are you able to also kind of code, can you be a co-note taker and like take notes on discussion while I'm,
Yes, I have my little notepad up. I'm typing stuff, so
okay,
for minutes
I'm
and things, yeah. I will.
I'm
if you
gonna jot
kind
some
of-
things down and then we can come back together later to corroborate everything for notes, so.
Okay, so who, are you gonna kind of facilitate this discussion?
Yeah,
Who wants to
I'll
facilitate? Okay,
facilitate it. I'm gonna
facilitate.
jot some notes down, but if you can also take some, that'd be great.
Yep, perfect. That works.
Welcome back, everybody. We're waiting on everybody else to return from. And then we'll kind of just launch into some report outs and maybe a little bit of discussion of what you guys have given us for feedback. Okay. Okay, welcome back, everybody, from our breakout rooms. We'll go ahead and start with whichever group representative wants to go first. What was some of the feedback you guys had? Maybe give 1 or 2 items per question. So, I'm sorry, go ahead.
And I don't know if anyone else, but Andrea with Life Center, we had a small group. We talked about all the questions you had mentioned. So what is the why, you know, people are attending? A lot of people had prior involvement with ROSC or experiences that kind of just keep bringing them back. So that is why also quite a few of us really just like making the impact at a local level, collaborating with others, things like that. Just a way to learn about new resources and continue with that. So the next question, what would we like to get out of future meetings? Basically, we just want to continue what we're doing is most of what our group said. And that basically continue with the intentions, like where it was really noted how great like the agendas of these meetings are and how it keeps us on track. Having the speakers to provide education, increasing our awareness of different resources that are going on in our communities. We all have the same goal to deliver services and just increasing information on different recovery areas and things like that. And the last one, to increase engagement, we had, you know, just had some discussion about the potential of maybe increasing some of these meetings like in person. It doesn't need to be every month, but maybe quarterly or yearly, just so we can meet in person and do some more collaboration. And that was kind of, we were all on the same page there. So, and that's it for our group.
Well, group 3 kind of said the same thing with the last one. I'll start with that one. Occasional in person too. The library, Bloomington Library, was thrown out as a possible resource. I won't tell you who's in my group, but they have openings there. But yeah, we all wanted to we like the group just for like the wraparound, the place to have all the services so we can all kind of know what all the services are in the community, and be able to, you know, work with everybody and, you know, be able to, you know, work with our actual clientele that do everything. It aligns well with their continuum of care for some people. So just like it goes well with everybody. So and then a lot of more of the same. There was an idea of giving more people with lived experiences, whether it be whatever. So I have people come in and talk about what has happened to them in the past, that maybe, you know, ROSC has helped with, or something has helped with, or what they did not like about something, just to kind of give everybody like a new feel of how everything's going. And then, yeah, we like the in-person thing too. Maybe an email reminder day of, or closer to it. Just say, hey, don't forget, we're coming to do this. And then bring a buddy or a friend, or say, hey, you know, this person over at this agency doesn't know about this. Get someone else to come in with you. So those were some of our ideas.
Love
I'll
all
go
that you did.
next. Sorry, Barb. Okay, so for question 1, basically just trying to see what community resources are available that fit the unique populations that we're working with, as well as seeking out volunteer opportunities, learning about different ROSC initiatives, and just finding ways to support the local community. As far as things as we want to get out of future meetings, we really are interested in getting to know more about all of the individuals on the screen and the different resources that we all have. It would be beneficial to take some time to just kind of reiterate who we all are, what our projects are, and how we can support each other and the community. And then as far as ways to increase engagement, the breakout rooms are a pretty useful space to be able to talk about stuff and collaborate. So maybe just like doing more of those to get feedback, or opening up more time towards the end of the meetings too. I know we do agency updates, but just create like another space, like maybe once a quarter, to just reintroduce ourselves and like what our projects are. And then we also ditto inviting more people to join the ROSC meetings.
I love that idea of like having more discussion space, because I think one of the things I know I would really like to see is I want to bring the relationship building and the relational component back to our meetings. Not necessarily that we don't have it, but there are so many new people representing like the same agencies on here that I'm like, I know what agency you're with, but I don't know you as a person. So that's something we would really like to do. And I love the idea of just maybe we do kind of a get to know you sort of situation once a quarter, as if we have any new people, like, hey, let's take 5 minutes to do, well, not 5 minutes, sorry, that's just what my brain landed on. Taking time to get to know one another and have that relational component, because we're all in human services and we're humans first, service providers second. And we really want to keep that relationship with each individual stakeholder and representative at the key focus of what we do. Did anybody maybe have some follow-up feedback they want to give? We're kind of just opening the table for the next 5 or 6 minutes. If you want to share any other thoughts you had.
I'm going to hop in real quick and just say that we've been thinking kind of about the same things, definitely about trying to get an in-person meeting going. So we are really shooting for, just letting you know, trying maybe possibly for our July meeting. And I might have talked to Michelle a little bit, and maybe we could get a room at the library. So we'll see, but we'll keep you posted on that, because I think it would be great just to, maybe quarterly or whatnot. Just, I think having a meeting where we actually are maybe just talking to each other, like Erica, you said, like really getting to know each other more and build those relationships. And there's so much more that goes on at in-person meetings, as we know, before the meeting and even after the meeting. So hopefully we'll get something going in July. But if anybody else has any input, please.
I just saw your comment, Mike, and I love that idea. I think we were wanting to find, well, I guess the 702 Chestnut is a little more centrally located, but we want to make sure it's, a location that's accessible to everybody. So we're just trying to think through that. And also, like, are there other meeting spaces that, are available in the community? And again, the idea of doing something, maybe a quarterly in-person meeting, because we really do want to provide that in-person, interaction. Because as much as I love seeing everybody's smiling faces on Zoom, and I truly do, I love it when you guys have your camera on, there's just something that's personal that's lost in the virtual space. So I would really love for us to, at least maybe twice a year, we could get together and just, be in community with each other.
Yeah, this is Andrea. I have a quick question. Do you know about how many members we have? Like, if we were to think about how many people to accommodate?
That's a great question, because our listserv for our email distribution list is, I want to say 250 to like 270. But when we take a look at what our membership roster has been for this last fiscal year, I want to say it's a half or a third of that. And Carrie, you can correct me if I'm wrong, if you can you
Sorry, Kat and I are actually in the same room right now, so we're trying to reduce microphone issues. But yes, to your point, Andrea, I think on average we have about 25, 30 people come to our meetings, but there has been around 75 unique stakeholders that have participated in our meetings over the past fiscal year. So looking at a meeting space that I would say accommodates up to 30, 35 at most. I will say a thing I added in our group was to do more community events. Because I know I met Kat at a Unity Community Center open house. And I just happened to go in to provide my information one day. Because I used to work there, but I wouldn't know about McLean County ROSC until I met her.
Yeah, and that was actually something really interesting to connect with you on, Liliana, because I know we've got other things going on across the state for gambling prevention. I had never thought about stuff with youth. So I think we definitely would like to be at community events, but just looking at some changes coming over the next fiscal year, we're going to be a little bit more limited in our capacity to host. But if we could come to maybe the idea of we could share responsibility of planning an event across multiple stakeholders, I think that's more of what the department of the state that funds us is wanting us to shoot for, is more interrelated collaboration. That's the word I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm a little brain dead because it's been long past 2 days.
I'll just add also, I think for me, the McLean County ROSC, we want it to be sustainable. I want this to last for a very long time, long after I'm, retired or whatnot, and so I think it's just really important for us to really all get to know each other and get those relationship build and partner, collaborate with each other and make sure that this is very sustainable and it can grow and do more and more.
Oh, so this has been some great feedback. Before we wrap up, we just want to share some upcoming things going on. Well, between now and the end of June, I'm gonna let Barb take that away.
Okay, I'm just gonna go over this really fast because I'd like, if anybody has any updates to give their agency updates. But we do have this Thursday, actually, May 23rd, we are doing a showing of Generation Found at the Eastview Christian Community Center on Main Street, which we cannot wait. It's a documentary on youth addiction recovery, a very, very good documentary, free admission. There'll be popcorn, candy and water. So please come or share. We're also going to be having some free yoga for recovery open to the public. All yoga levels are welcome. And we are partnering with, is it the Yoga Lab? No.
The Yoga Lab, correct?
Yeah, Yoga Lab. Okay, so yeah, we're partnering with the Yoga Lab and we have the dates up here and we'll be sending this out in our minutes, and it will be all classes are going to be at the Chestnut Family Health Center, 702 West Chestnut. So we'd love to see you there. So pass on that information. And we are working on our rural outreach, and we recently had a coffee and canvas in Leroy at the Living Well United Center, and it was a great event with we focused on seniors, and it was a lot of fun. The arts Illinois Art Station came out and led, and we are going to be having another version of this in Leroy on Friday, June 7th. Brushes and Bites, Canvas and Cookies family event. We're trying to focus more on families. It's going to be from 7 to 9 p.m. all free. It's great. So pass it on, sign up. We do have a sign up, so that would be wonderful. And then our annual family night at Grady's is going to be June 21st, and that's free entry. So we'll have sign up for that. RSVP, just pass on the information would be great. And we'll get these out to you also in the minutes. And I would just like to open it up for any agency updates right now. If anyone wants to jump in and let us know of anything that's going on or coming up, that'd be great.
Nolan, I saw your thing in the chat and I'm making a note of it for our meeting minutes.
Yeah, I wanted to just share with everybody, we started
Go
doing
for it.
trainings. I've been on these meetings every month, and I've shared probably every other quarter about what we're doing across the state, specifically McLean County. We've been training a few different churches on topics like mental health 101, substance use disorder 101, QPR, which is the question, persuade, refer, suicide prevention awareness training, and Narcan training as well. I recently did, Carrie, thank you for putting that in the chat, an interview with WGLT outlining what the collaborative is and what the goal of the initiative is. And so would love to have you share any of this information with any faith leaders that you are connected with. So across the whole religious spectrum, no faith is outside the box. So we'd love to talk with them and support their efforts in the people that they're serving by getting them trained up and equipped in these topics. So that way they can be a bright spot in their community as a safe space for somebody walking out the recovery journey. So thanks for letting me share.
Thank you, Nolan. That is wonderful information. Love it. Any other updates? Well, if there are no other updates, we might get out of here a little bit early. Our next meeting is June, I believe, 18th. Is that right? Am I right? I actually remembered something. Oh my gosh. Okay. So June 18th, 3:30, not 3. So we would love to see all your smiling faces again in June. And then hopefully we'll have more news information out soon for in person, because we'd love to get in person and really meet you in person. So anything else? Anyone? Bueller?
I will just say we've got summer reading for children, teens, and adults, prizes, lots of activities going on this summer, and the bookmobile is always running. So please come join us.
Thank you, Michelle. It brings back memories when I brought my kids to the reading. That's awesome.
I've got it on my own personal not to do list, but like to want to do list for the summer if I'm going to do summer reading, just for fun and just for something to relax with. So highly recommend. Our libraries are very, very underutilized resources.
Yes, and normal public library, if you don't know, they're going through an asbestos abatement and reconstruction, they're fancying up what they have. They're not adding on or anything, but they're closed-ish. Their building is closed. They're working out of a library or a bank across College Avenue. And so you can still put things on hold and get them. They're still doing programs out in the community. The bookmobile is going to go and assist them on some of their programs, because we remember what it felt like to not have a building and to work out of. So but they're still alive and well, but we'll help anybody get the books they need at either library.
That's awesome. Thank you. That timing. Wow. That goes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, everyone. It was so great to see you all. And thank you for all the great information and engagement. We will definitely go over this and get it all out there and work on how we can do things better and get more engagement. So we would love that. So thank you so much. Everyone have a great day, I guess. So
Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your Tuesday.
Bye.
bye-bye.